treasure.
Please, get me out of here.
Fine.
Free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that rubble. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my head is so foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
Cool. Shame is most of our party's going to be ranged people.
That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting mostly, but this last while I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn.
What I meant was, what are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You want to know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kelets of the Star-Eye clan fled when the World Wound troubles began. But I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back.
So, maybe you don't realize, but you might be a sword. You know, you're not walking around.
Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me phantom blades.
Cute.
It's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it's not a barrel of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors.
The city's under attack by the demons.
Wait, what? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along. If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier.
God. How'd you end up at the shop?
I've been waiting here so long I don't even remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for any word from the Pathfinders, but it looks like everyone has forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinders, so I've taken up residence here.
Huh. Yeah. I will take you. You're a strange creature and I don't trust you. Says the man with a kitsune, tiefling, neither. Alright.
I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
Then we got Finian, the talking weapon. Which, I guess it's based off of Adventure Time if you think about it. You know, Finn with the grass sword or whatever, if anyone's ever seen Adventure Time. Now, Finn the talking weapon. Yananava a unique companion. Finian, the talking weapon. You can access him through the special button in your inventory. You can click on it, start a dialogue with him, change his form. You can change shape of any weapon. You can give him to any of your characters in part. Oh! There is no limitations in changing Finian's form. Finian will become more powerful as the story progresses. This is cool. Alright, this is cool. This is something I would love to do in my campaign. I just haven't, I guess. To be fair, there was a lot of things going on. That's cool. Alright. Well. Alright, Finn. Where's this special... Oh, there it is. Look at you. Start dialogue. Elder of the Adventurers, you know, I've never regretted following you, even though it's just moments ago. Everyone seems to revolve around you, like beavers in a mill wheel. I'll have a lot to write about in my report to the Pathfinder Society. Though thinking about it, it's been a while since I last sent them any reports. I want to talk about you. Sure, go ahead. Though I haven't done anything noteworthy yet. Do you realize you're a weapon? What question is this? I mean, sure, the clerics keep going on about every crusader being a weapon of the IO midday, but I don't speak of myself in fancy words like that. I'm just a lad with 2 arms, 2 legs, and more freckles than I'd like. Okay. I choose to go where I choose where to go and whom I fight for. I don't want to be anyone's weapon, you hear? Eridan's dead, and now everyone decides their own fate. Become a Pathfinder. I've always wanted to become one, ever since I was a kid. I remember I'd go out to the edge of the village at sunset and then just keep walking until I got tired or someone dragged me back by my ear. Ouch. Ugh. I was like someone was drawing me away from home. My clan wasn't the nomadic kind. Before the wound opened, the idea, wasn't that many years ago? Before the wound opened, the idea of traveling anywhere would never have crossed the mind of many of my kin. And they were content with their community and or their patch of land. But I always wanted to see what lay beyond what was the bend of the road, over that familiar hill, or beyond the horizon. My father, he wanted to teach me to be a shaman like him. But as soon as I came of age, I was off looking for the Pathfinder Society. And I found it, and after 3 weeks of travel on foot. I passed their trials, then they accepted me. My father hasn't spoken to me since, but that's alright. Once he hears my great deeds, he'll come round. Someday. All I wanted was to rush off to some faraway land and take some treasure trove no one else has discovered yet. But I knew that I had a duty to Sarkoris. Then the wound opened, the demons and the havoc. In the end, I never went anywhere. As soon as things calmed down, I'm setting off to explore Aslant. I've already decided. Great ancient ruins, that's my kind of life. Being surrounded by the wreckage here is depressing, as I'm sure you already know. You remember anything before you ended up in Kenabres? There is an uncertainty in Finian's voice. I'm going to just call him Finn. I mean, a lot of things happened. I remember how happy everyone was when the ward stone was placed in Kenabres. That was some celebration. Finn is silent for a few moments. I remember when the cultists cut down my whole party and dragged me to the ringleader. Don't know his name. Everyone just called him the Bladesmith. But after that, my memory is all foggy. For some reason, he didn't sacrifice me or anything. Just knocked me around. Said he's been looking for a phantom blade for a long time. I don't remember why. How I escaped, what I did, I can't remember that either. Some crusader picked me up in the wound, brought me to Kenabres. That's where I stayed, licking my wounds. Maybe there was a mix-up and now they think I'm dead? Why would none of them contact me this whole time? That's mental gymnastics there, friend. The Wardstone, you say? What you're describing happened decades ago. That's rich. Now you're going to tell me I've been sleeping for decades. Last year, that was. Or maybe the year before last. I couldn't have been wondering the wound that long. I would have been either dead or a geezer by now. Nah, quit messing with me. Finn, you need to understand you're not human anymore. Finn's voice sounds concerned. Hey, are you feeling alright? Or maybe you need to lie down. I'm standing right in front of you. You poke me if you like, as human as they come. Or do you think my travels have worn me down so much I've become an animal? Not happening. My folks taught me to stay human, no matter the circumstances. To remember who I am, and to never shame my ancestors. Be able to communicate with the spirits. Maybe I can, only they don't want to answer me. I'm still a spiritualist by a phantom blade. My power's within me, but I have this feeling I'm separated from the spirit world by some sort of transparent wall. I keep knocking. And no one can hear me. I think... Finn forces a chuckle. That's all the Bladesmith's torture did a number on me. It broke something inside. Oof. I want to talk about something else. This is sad. Go for it. Tell me about the Pathfinder Society. Oh, well, sometimes folks curse our names, calling us opportunists. Which they are, but... I mean, somebody has to try. Who just want to line our pockets, but that's only part of it. We're travelers, explorers, solvers of mysteries, and fighters of evil. And good, from what I understand. They don't really have an alignment. I mean, good coin hasn't hurt anyone yet, but for folks like me, and it's not what matters most. We're curious to see the world. Play a world that part in everything and stick our noses everywhere. Getting to our circle isn't easy. First, you must prove you can endure any place you're sent to, that you won't shy away or flee. And that's why you'll never catch a long line of applicants to any society lodge. Every lodge has a venture captain. And if they approve your application, you're in. And there are many lodges all over the world, but the main one, the Grand Lodge, is located far away in Absalom. I've never been there myself, but I heard a lot of stories about it, and about the Decemvirate that governs all Pathfinder affairs from here. I hear Bubble shouting, "But I real man." Yeah. You talk too much annoying your weapon, nothing more. Nah. I don't want to shit on him. If Finn seems cool. That's all for now. I should get going. If you feel like chatting, I'm always here. Cool. Talk to him again. Start dialogue. Oh. How do I... How do I make him into something else? Hmm. I feel like I missed some. How do I make him into a weapon? Yeah, nothing here. Yeah, so it's right here, but it's not... Ah, there we go. There's a little bar. Alright, so let's make you a throwing axe. Even though I just bought one, but I didn't know that I was going to run into this guy. Wait, there it is. There you go. He's a cold iron ghost touch weapon. That's pretty cool. Strength, is that? Neat. And now I carry around Finn. Alright. Already got myself a throwing axe that's magical. Alright, let's save the game. Because that's what we do around here. Let's wander around. Is there an advantage making Kai not a kitsune? Probably a racial thing. The polished oak shelves once showcased magical rings and amulets. Now it's left is grabby handprints of the robbers. Alright. Maybe there's a perception check.
What is that?
Yep, somebody was going to pass. Loot. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. There you go. Gold ring. Worth some small coin. Unique weapons and antique armor were previously displayed in stands. It's unlikely that their new owners even know their true value. Master code word. And it just gives me the option right off the bat, thankfully. A formerly well-appointed shop now looks in a sorry state. It has been completely ransacked. Lying in the corner next to the scorched wall are the soot-covered shards of a clay golem's head. The golem's eyes now glow in the gloom. Code word correct. The golem's eyes glow brighter, awaiting orders. Just in case this thing has a limited lifespan. Tell me about any suspicious people that come into the shop last week. The golem is silent for a few moments. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human, female, old. No male, old. Human, female. He's reeling off customers till nightfall. Well, it's 56, so we can get through this. Need to ask it through a different way. Were there any suspicious people? Tieflings. Tieflings 3. Tiefling male, middle-aged. Tiefling male, young. Tiefling female, young. Alright. So there was a, what was it? Long horns wearing a cloak that can cover its head sorta. Tiefling male, medium height. Short horns curling backwards. Medium length tail. Eye color yellow. Hair color black. Special observations. Annoyed master. Master of wolf jobs. Whoa. Orange hair, tail. Sounds like me, but that's not possible. I know what the security's like here. I didn't come near the place. I gave you my word, Chief. New special observations. Subject was unremarkable. See? There, see? It could not have been me. Describe the middle-aged male tiefling. Tiefling male. Medium height, long horns, medium length tail. So it might be that one. Eye color, pale blue. Skin color, dark. Alright, so that's another feature. It's dark skin. I think I know which one that one is, possibly. Special observations. Red hair. Okay, so red hair, dark skin. Okay, it's not the one I was thinking, but that might be the... Yeah. Oh, that's our trader. I bet your life on it. Charisma drilled into our heads that we wasn't to go about hanging about the shop. Red hair? We've got a couple of gingers, no souls. We've got plenty more, and plenty more who get out of a bottle. So much for special observation. Golems aren't charactered up to be. Maybe Master knows more. Describe the female tiefling. Tiefling female, above average height. Hair, long, pale. Tail not observed, long horns. So that's another one. Eye color, blue. Special observations, scar on nose, baldric with gold stitching. Well, I don't know that one. New arrival, most likely. Gold stitching, huh? Wouldn't mind getting to know her a little better. Wait. Nose rings get you going? Huh. Alright. Where's your master? Folian oh jeez, that's a name. For Lilitros. That my master is in his hiding place. Revealing the location of the hiding place is prohibited. Prohibited. He likely held himself somewhere in the basement when the commotion started. The entrance should be somewhere around here. Where'd you come from? Who created you? This golem is created by Gaffrain and Son. Look, address. Third building on the right. Jeweler's Alley. Neurocian Mendev. Model. You know what? Yeah. Which stands for experimental and enhanced. For all inquiries, contact Mr. Gaffrain. Where's the basement? The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. I found out everything I wanted. And I could just move him out of the way with a proper athletics check. Let's go over here first. That dragon is huge. That goes in my belt. Gives me a +1 to knowledge checks. It's kind of cool. Everyone do a perception check. This is where it lay. The moon of the abyss. Good spiral shell. Pipe fox. Oh, cool. +3 knowledge, arcana checks, +2 perception. Let me just pop that on my pouch so like we can have a bunch of things roaming around the screen.
Shall we move? We shall move.
There, we just click that button as well. Is that one at a time? Nope, both of them. Right. Now I know more for some reason. Wait, he got stuck under there somehow? Okay. And some ingredients.
This way.
Alright, so there's some glowing things nobody took. I'm a little surprised about that. They're like almost always the first things that get looted. I would imagine. Especially when people can't detect magic, it's like, oh, it's glowing. It pretty much tells us. somehow not seeing this. I would think the interactables would glow. Shame. An item of interest to a craftsman or a collector. A merchant would pay well for it. Neat. Alright, let's see who can actually do the athletics checks. Move the golem.
Have I pleased?
Success. And the check is... Alright, so we're not doing great on our athletics right now. Save the game. We'll go to the basement. The collector's just chilling down here, so I hope he doesn't mind that we just take a little tiny step upwards. Mildly defensive formation. Mind us, we're just gonna do this. Some stuff. Okay. We'll go on this side real quick. Hope you don't mind, we're just gonna take your source of food. No big deal. Wasn't... There you go. I thought I was going to be prompted. The elderly gnome, so portly as to be nearly spherical, is curled up in the corner of the basement, shaking. Marauders! Bandits! Scavengers! I don't know. I'll just ask him, are you the shop owner? The gnome seems to settle slightly. My name is, Felian Frutillios, or Fruit... What was it? Fruliliotros. I would love for the game to just say it for me. I was the owner of this shop, but I'm not sure I can claim to be the owner of anything now. I hope there's at least something left of it. Wolf Job says, oh, well, come off it. Your shop's fine. It's a bit ransacked, maybe. But nothing a bit of a spit and polish couldn't fix. I'm tired of you, die. Oh, for people that are trying to speedrun the game. Where were you the night of the robbery? What do you think? I robbed my own shop? I was here, in the basement. I was told to make it look like I left. The watch was very keen to get their hands on those thieflings. They seem to be multiplying all over Galarian. So, of course, I did everything they said. I've been stuck in this basement ever since. The golem wouldn't move away from the door, no matter how much I yelled at it. But then I thought that it was all to be that it was all to the good. Someone came by after the guards and caused a ruckus upstairs, bellowing like mad, taking advantage of my absence. Tell me about the tieflings that are tieflings that visited Ancients and Wonders recently. Why should I tell you anything about my customers? You're not from the City Guard or the from the Eagle Watch. Chief, he just keeps his dig in his heels and just say the word. I know how to loosen his tongue. I will bluff him. I can reload, right? I'm helping the Eagle Watch catch culprits. It's in your interest to tell you everything. Hey, so they haven't got the tieflings. I thought the city's finest were on the job, and he sighs. You can't rely on anyone. Ask your questions then, if that's so important. Tell me about Wolf Job. He's really good at his job. Tell you what. Kellerman's face wrinkles in distaste. Wolf Job lefto? Right. What, don't you mean left? I've known him for a long time, though I'd rather not know him at all. He's been skulking around my shop for years, treating the place like a free museum. He's always wanted to look at the moon of the abyss. I'd chase him out, and then he'd slip back in again. If he was with the gang of that robbed my shop, I'd bet anything he swept the moon. How come? How come I'm the prime suspect? Whoever portrayed us all, that's the one who's got the moon. I wanted to see it too, which, you know, it is kind of weird to have an animated shadow. Just saying. Want to see it return too, you get me? I don't like the idea of grabbing of other people's grabbing mitts on it. Tell me about the red-haired tiefling. Bellman falls into thinking. A red-haired tiefling, I suppose, yes. There was one who came in, spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means, I could tell by his clothes. But he was He asked me to show him an Asimar-made chainmail. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's when I suspected something was off. He checked everything after he left, but nothing was missing, and that put my mind at ease. I can't remember what he looked like. I didn't get a good look of his face. All I remember is that he was wrapped in a green cloak, hey, like he was freezing, but that's all I have. So that was the left guy, I think. So long horns, green cloak, dark skin, I think. That's it. With that description, I'll surely snip him out. Come on, Chief, back to Crispy, and we'll go have a good long shifty. All my brothers, and put these clues together. Something tells me our traitor isn't wiggling out of this one. He really wants that one to be. What about the woman? Fellman scratches his chin. A tiefling woman. Ah, yes, I remember now. A noble lady, unlike the tiefling ruffians that we have around here. She purchased magical equipment for the crusade, and she promised to come back again. If only all tieflings were like that. I'd be laughing all the way to the bank. Alright. I found everything I wanted to know. If that isn't enough to help you catch the thieves, then I don't know what else to tell you. Now be on your way and leave me in peace with the wreck of my shop. Alright. Let me just hover right near you for a moment. Okay. Uncomfortably. Can I right-click you? No? Alright, so the woman is almost not a suspect. If she came in to buy stuff, because what's the point otherwise? So it's a dark-skinned, green cloak, long-horned man. I don't remember if there's any other details. I don't know why I paused it there. I guess I'm trading time as if it was going to go somewhere. Was there the amulet? I swear he mentioned something earlier about this is where it fell. Maybe that's where it fell and he couldn't find it. Am I missing anything here, folks? Oh, that's a different creature. Look at that. It doesn't even have legs. It just kind of like moves around. Huh. I'll give it a pause for a moment. There we go. Actually pausing. I'll wait a few seconds. I think he said the ring. Okay, so it's not here then. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Yeah, that's where the weapons were, or items were. Let's talk to the golem, I guess. Yeah. So it was the middle-aged one. Medium height, long horns, medium tail. Oh, this one had red hair. Right. So green cloak, red hair. Dark skin. You found a gold ring. That's what he was looking for when the guards came in. I think you found that. Oh. Okay. Sure. It's not usable. Okay. Not what I was expecting. And we will vamoose out of here. Get into 12 combat encounters in a row. Oh, he's a skinny man. Alright. Alright, so we get back to the tiefling hideout. Whee! I wonder if we can muck around and like spend months in here without the campaign moving anywhere. Alright. Oh, don't talk to that person. Save the game. That way if we mess up, well, we can always reload. So let's take a look at these folks. Dark-skinned. Green cloak. red hair. So this one, I guess? Yeah, that's curled horns. So... Oh, it's not Doffy? Oh, it's Mulroon, I guess. Shame they never changed their clothes since then, right? Well, what are you well, are you going to tell me who the traitor is? By the name and the moon of the abyss and they stole? I don't need anything else. Take a good look at the suspects. The tieflings are tense and ready to reach for their weapons. The only redheads are Melroon and Dolphy. Dark-skinned ones are Varnir, Dolphy, and Melroon. Dolphy, Melroon, and Taffy have straight horns, but Taffy is a female. Only Valnir and Valroon have green cloaks. This game is really being nice about the hints. Alright. Well, I'll take a little bit more time. Let's talk to Melroon personally, see what he says. Okay. It just goes straight to it. Well, go on, tell her. Yeah. You'll pay for this. Voltil and Hobbit's Mira will get you in the end. Oh, he tried to run. Oh, damn. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you could just cause somebody to squirt plug. Jesus. That just kicks him after he's down. Chris Mary looks weary, but her earlier tension is clearly lifted. He confessed. Someone connected to the cult of Baphomet ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss, and the best idea he can come up with is to drag us into it. He got the scroll to take out the golem. He betrayed us to Erebeth, so he could just swipe the amulet into chaos. He thought he could, we'd get nicked and he'd slink off to meet up with his customer. You've got the moon of the abyss? Let me look at it one more time. My whole I've dreamed of holding it in my hands, if only for a second. He said when he got to the window display, the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand the moon off to the person who ordered it. Bloody cultists. We really didn't give a toss. I'm just glad we got to the bottom of this. What are you gonna do now? Clear out of this place. The sooner the better. The city's dying and I don't want to die with it. The city would have died if not for the people who stood up, fought, defended with their weapons in their hands. So, defend it. I'm not stopping you. It's your city. But we've always been outsiders here. Why would we fight for you now? Yeah. Honestly, I don't blame you. Even if you are defending the city, they just... You know, racism. Wait, what are you gonna do with the traitor? Chris May nonchalantly picks at her nails with a knife tip. He'll be sent to his distant relatives on their farm to think about what he did. I suppose everyone has to go to the farm sometime. Can I join the family? Chris May burst out laughing. That's all you want? You can have your pick of the non-tiefling gangs. You'll have no need to tread on our territory. The family's for tieflings only, no exceptions. Well... Oh, but I got pointy ears. I have to go. I kick the dirt. Good decision. I don't plan on hanging around here either. Chris May turns to leave. Sister! Wolf Job nervously bites his lip. His cheeks are flushed and his tail swooshing to there. You forgot something. What now? You should be happy to be alive. An apology. You promised to apologize to me, loudly, in front of everyone. We're all alone now, but I still want to hear it. Well? That. Chris May shrugs indifferently. So, sorry, I suppose, for being wrong about you at this time. Don't think that just because you act like a jerk this one time, that it cancels out all the rest of your record. I know all about you. Till next time, Wolf Job. Yeah, there we go. Succeeded at the diplomacy check. Chris May's eyes harden, but she lets out a sigh. Alright, fine. I'm sorry, Wolf Job. Let's part on good terms. apologize to me as well. Actually, I got a bonus to this. When you falsely accused my ally, you accused me too. Fuck. I'm gonna redo this. Don't push it. She turns to leave and hesitates and adds, good luck to both of you. Nope. 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 Not even a high skill check either. I actually have, I think, a bonus to intimidate. Let's see if it's me or... Sela's the one that rolled it. Yeah. Wow. I don't actually have to try? Alright, let's do this again. Ready to give a name. It is, yep, just make sure I don't click the wrong thing. And then they do their sequence. My pets dance around there for some reason. He punches somebody, gets stabbed in the back. He's okay though. A little dirt. Okay. Pause. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Wow, that was even easier. Come on now. There's another reason aside from the experience points I keep doing this. Sometimes there's items that are locked away, quests and whatnot, just locked away by a single success check. It's kind of disheartening a little bit. Looks like a secret door there. I mean, it's a little backwards, but it kind of seems like it would be. Just do the talking. Oops. Oh well. See, I actually have decent odds of getting that successfully. Well, no. I think I need a 14. That's, you know, still doable. I'm willing to keep doing this. This is gated behind a lock cutscene. I'm going to be in the middle of this. Ready to give a name. It's Melroon. Oh, I even walk away for this. Bap. Stab. I hope there's not way too many of these kind of things. But this is the only way to stop people from just reloading over and over again. You know, sometimes it's all about patience. You know what? How much did I fail that one by? This is going to turn one of those situations where I managed to roll ones like 20 times in a row. Oh, she is the diplomat. Okay. Oh, it is actually odds against me. So is there anything I can do to... No, there's not really much I could do to bump that. Oh yeah, and the bard in the party is not actually the diplomat. Come think of it, that's kind of a fuck up. Alright, ready to give a name? I could fix that with the next level, come think of it. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about it. I made her perception, didn't I? Instead of a... Maybe I have another character slated for persuasiveness. That's weird. Anyways. Yeah. Fuck. We're doing this, folks. Watch there be a third one. Oh. I'm gonna pause this for a moment. I'm gonna look outside just to make sure I don't have to shovel anything. I don't think I do, but it's worth checking. I want to thank everyone for coming on by and checking out my my stream. If you like what you're seeing today, please consider following the channel. Alright. I am back. Thanks for waiting, folks. It did not snow, so I don't have to worry about anything. Alright. Perfect. I still have 0 drop frames. That's amazing. Okay, let's do this again with gusto. Ready to give a name? Is there a way to save this in between all this? Maybe just hold it down. Uh-huh. Just keep pressing the button until I, Did I do it? I don't know if I managed to save or not. Yep. Blah, blah, blah. Uh-huh. Yep. Did I save it in time? I have no idea. I am getting actually kind of unlucky with the skill checks. Actually, how skilled is Kai with her? She is the bard that doesn't have diplomacy. Abilities? Okay. Yeah. I messed up. So what I was trying to do with Kai is I made her the knowledgeable one. I guess I wanted perception more than persuasion, because all of her skill points was being used on these things. I think that's what was going through my head. Alright. So this just is going to be an obnoxious check. I wonder if she gives me anything. Maybe even the amulet or something. Damn, it goes straight to this. Wonder what happens if I was a tiefling. Yep, Fuck! I actually kind of want to know now. Like, lick my boot. Wait. Oh, that was a bad roll. Okay. Why does it say it twice? Interesting. Is it double check every time? Alright. That was a nat 20 on that one. Yep. Alright. Just get cut to the point where I'm threatening you. Come on. Fuck. Like a 25% chance to succeed all of this, I think. Something like that. Well, while we're doing this, as I was walking away, I was thanking everyone for coming on by today. Yeah. I appreciate it. If you guys like what you're seeing today, please consider following the channel. If you really like what you see, you know, consider subscribing. For those of you who don't like to be public about what's going on, you know, the donations and such, there is Patreon and whatnot. Links are down below. And if you want to watch this from the beginning, I do upload all this stuff onto YouTube. Wonder if I'll do a fast forward sequence for those on YouTube. Probably not. This is part of the whole thing. But clicking on it, well, on the right time would be good.
From Zayla, on my way home.
Starting to feel like that one character that tries to run away in Skyrim. Oof. Anyone ever interested in talking about some character builds for Pathfinder? Or things like that? Feel free to join my Discord. I also like BSing on there as well, so there's that. Now, it's not to say that the character build that I'm doing for this current game is exactly that ultra powerful or anything like that. I just kind of pieced it together. I saw that there was throwing axes, and I'm like, I want to do this. Yes, finally. Must have been me talking about throwing axes. A flurry of emotions pass across Chris May's face. Then she finally opens her mouth. Her words trickle out slowly. Each one is a struggle. And I'm sorry to you, too. And here, to make it up to you, here, she pulls a key from her pocket and tosses it to you. And now, I'm leaving. Got a freaking vault key. You know what? I'm even gonna, like... Oh, she just, like, walks right away daintily. Wolfjob watches her go, his tail relaxing. You made some impression on her. I've never seen Sister Chris May back down before. Listen, Chief, when you got a spare minute, come see me. I've something I want to discuss with you. But for now, let's get out of here. I don't like sitting below ground when the building above is ready to crash down on our heads. Nice. We win that intimidate check by... So it was a 15 that we needed. Alright. So, nothing in here. Before we walk in that room, let's save the room, or save the game. Just in case it's one of those, like, treasure piles. I want this one to be decent. Oh, there's an actual trap. Of course there is. And a secret door. Cool. Yeah.
I am helpful, am I not?
Questionable. And there's more loot. Alright, I don't know if saving here is a great idea, but, whatever. We're gonna go by the, overall loot. Magic Green. Sharp Strike. A Jade. It's glowing for some reason. What is that Jade? What the... Huh. Whenever wherever this ring shoots an enemy engaged in melee combat and hits, the enemy suffers a -1 attack rolls for a round. Achoo. I don't know if throwing an axe counts as shooting, but we'll find out. Although it'd probably be better on somebody that can shoot multiple times, to be honest. Yeah. We'll give you... Here you go, Windu. Enjoy. Now at the... There it is. Oh, it can be used for spells. That's why I was glowing. Okay. A -to hit attack rolls on possible boss enemies? Yeah. Yay. Ooh. And gold. We need that for buying a new hireling. Info. Tiefling's account book. Balance. 2,500 gold. Doffy. Well, let's see. Tavi walking around a square, 15... Working around a square, 15 gold. No, I bet this swindler got 5 times the amount and pocketed the difference. I need to give that rogue a good scare next time. Let's see. Fraser, the violin's worth 5 gold. Do not send Dalna on a job out by herself. Informants, more stuff. Balance, 2390. Here the handwriting changes drastically. The letters are now small, scrawly, and hectic. Balance, 2390 gold. But there's only 1,500 gold in the chest. Some shitheads got their hands on my treasury. I bet my horns it's a wolf job, that rotten mug. Next time I see that bloody swine, he's going to the farm. Yeah. Oh well. I say with that magic ring, that's not the worst. I'm okay with that. we got something out of it, right? Alright, so... I thought that was masterwork. Oh, we were supposed to talk to him after we leave here. Damn it. Oh no, this is leaving here. Okay, so... we go there. Talk to Wolf Jib. You know what? This is along the way of going elsewhere, so we'll do this. This is where we get into 12 combat encounters. All in my head. Alright. I'm almost out of my drink. I am now out of my drink. Alright. More loot than I missed, huh? Hey, junk. I need it. Oh, there is ladders. I thought the ladder clipped in front of this for a moment. That's why I was messing around with that. Okay.
This way.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm curious about something. If this ring counts... You know what? I kind of want to... Yeah, take that off. I wonder if it counts me doing the ranged attack with the spell as well, because that's like 3 attacks, right? At least that's the way the game kind of wants to run it. Alright, Wolf Job is in here somewhere. He was in this room. Just chilling in the place that put him in jail. At least for a little while. Alright, Wolf Job.
Psst, look, Chief. I got something to show you. Ta-da! A real beaut, isn't it?
So you really did have this item the whole time.
Since that night,
He grins.
Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the golem, I sneaked past them, and that was that.
And I got bonus experience points for asking questions. I mean, why is this item so important?
Do you really not remember it? Oh, I thought you would appreciate it. It's from the old man Fileman, the owner of the Ancient Trees and Wonders shop. It's the pride of his collection. The Moon of the Abyss, an amulet with a rare crystal crafted by an unknown maker. When I think of how much this thing is worth, it makes my head spin.
Huh. Well, I was expecting him to, like, say, oh, wood does a thing. You've been searched by guards. How'd you manage to hide the way to amulet?
Thieves have their ways.
Ah, the forbidden lockbox. Alright. Why did you steal the Moon of the Abyss? You wouldn't be able to sell the item so rare anyways. Yeah.
Why, he asks? It's expensive, pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a jewelry box with the moon in it. She used to store it under the floor in the basement, and she'd take it out sometimes just to look at it.
I get you. I have a coin that's like that. I don't think it's expensive, though.
She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, so I could ask her things then. One time I asked where she got it from, and she said it was from a demon. You know, the demon who was my grandfather. He said the moon was to be passed down. My ma was good for nothing and nobody, so that's why Grandma decided to keep the amulet for me. She used to say it would be mine when I grew up. But she couldn't wait until I grew up. She squandered my inheritance when she became a drunk. Took it to Fileman's shop and pawned it. He gave her some coppers for it, and she didn't even haggle. Just grabbed them and ran back to the tavern before last orders.
Damn.
I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching anything. Even when I got more skilled, I couldn't get any closer to it. One day, I had no one to go with. Another day, there were only oafs who'd never stolen anything more than a church donation box. But when Karazme had planned everything out, I realized I had a chance to get the moon and move away from here. Maybe to Garand. I hear it's warmer there. I've stayed with the family for too long.
I don't know. He's kind of like it. He has an inheritance of sorts. I get it. Nah. You know what? It's your business. You know what? I kind of... Yeah, I already know the answer why he didn't give it. So...
Allies, friends, it's all a load of crap. Life brings us together, forces us to make plans, do whatever it is we do, but it's a safe bet that this ain't forever. I might be a traitor, but the others, are they any better than me? Melround had a good reputation in the family. He was trusted, and you see what happened. If you abide by the law, anyone can rob you. So you need to break the law first when no one expects it, and run before you go soft and get too attached. Whatever you think, I owe you. I'm not just a thief. I have my own business selling things. Thanks to you, I'm still in the family. And we have the black market sewn up in this city. It's a good way to sell valuables. So, if you need anything, a scroll or something, just say the word. I have a little portal to our people in Jaicecian. You put a note there, and you get what you need. I can't get you anything big, but what they do have is all high quality. Nothing's too good for you, Chief. What's mine is yours. For a price, of course.
Fair enough. Okay. I can work with that. I guess we're going to the next quest. Let's talk to Anivia for a brief moment. Windu, see if they have any new dialogue. Nope. Alright. What's up? Thank you to everyone who supported me through the streams and videos. My awesome wife, my awesome moderator, along with my subscribers on Twitch. And a huge thank you to those who simply watch the videos and just lurk during the streams. I also want to thank my Patreon support. Thank you, Zayla Darkwater. If you liked the video, please follow the channel and share the video. Have a good day.